Hello everyone, and welcome to our first video for our PCU classes. We'll be doing a video each time, so there'll be 8 of them. This first one is dedicated to W.C. Handy, who was the first person who published a blues song. Way back in, I think it's 1914 is the year he published. But I wanted to let you know a little bit about him and how he got there, and then we're going to play the St. Louis Blues, which was that song he published, and we'll talk about that when we get there. But he was born, he was the son of a black minister. He was black, a black minister, and he got interested in music, and he wanted to start playing the guitar, and his father told him that's the devil's instrument, right, Charlie?
Of course.
Yes. So soon after that, I think he left. I think he went out on his own. He did eventually end up playing the trumpet and cornet, but in 1905, he had his own bands. Let's not go to 1905 yet. He taught some classes at Alabama A&M, and he stopped because he was grossly underpaid. He was black, and he didn't like that. So he left, and he found other ways to get employed. He ended up working as a day laborer with a digging gang that, I don't know, dug stuff. I don't know what they did exactly. But while he was doing that, he started hearing all these complex rhythms that they were doing to pass the day away as they dug. They would chant, they would dig, they would, it sort of started seeping in. Even though he came from this rarefied preacher's son world, he was now getting into a whole different group of folks. And he had a band, and he was playing a dance at in Cleveland, Mississippi in 1905, and someone gave him a note asking for, quote, our native music. And he played an old-time Southern melody, but was asked if a local colored band could play a few numbers. So he agreed, and these 3 men got up with their beat-up instruments and started playing. And this is W.C. Handy's quote. They struck up one of those over and over strains that seemed to have no beginning and certainly no ending at all. The strumming attained a disturbing monotony, but on and on it went, a kind of stuff associated with sugarcane rows and levee camps. Thump, thump, thump went their feet on the floor, and it was really not annoying or unpleasant. Perhaps haunting is the better word, and I think that word really makes a lot of sense. And he went on to, well, first of all, he did end up on the faculty of Alabama A&M, and he was very scholarly. Whenever he would publish music, he would have all these citations as to where it all came from. But when he first wrote St. Louis Blues, he watched it being played in 1914, which is the year it was published. And again, this is a W.C. Handy quote. The one step in other dances had been done to the tempo of a Memphis blues. When St. Louis Blues was written, the tango was in vogue. So I tricked the dancers by arranging a tango introduction, and this is to get them up on the dance floor, breaking abruptly into a low-down blues. My eyes swept the floor anxiously. Then suddenly I saw lightning strike. The dancers seemed electrified. Something within them came suddenly to life. An instinct so much to live, to fling its arms, to spread joy, took them by the heels. So I guess he decided it was worth publishing at that point, and that was the beginning of, really the beginning of people all over the world hearing this, when this used to be a very local kind of sound. And so Charlie and I are going to play the St. Louis Blues, and it's actually in 3 parts. The first part is the tango, which is 24 bars, and you'll recognize it because it sounds like a tango. And then it breaks into the blues, and actually it's 2 different blues melodies you'll hear. Each one's 12 bars long. So this is the St. Louis Blues. By the way, we've already played this, I believe, with the Pelican Cove Jazz Combo concert. So come out to the concerts to hear more like this. 1, 2, 3. This is the tango. Second blues.